Yeah,
Hi, Rista. How are you?
very well. How are you?
I'm good. You? How was your weekend?
It was great.
Good.
You using the open borders to buy roller skates
Ah, cool.
again.
Eh, Open borders. It's like, what? Are you close to? Where are you based in Serbia?
Well, currently I'm in Niš, which is southeast of Serbia, so it's close to Bulgaria.
Hmm. So,
But
are you able to? You go to Bulgaria?
I went over there, yeah,
Hmm. Cool.
because Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria, is nearby, so I was
Nice.
able to take them and to be prepared for the next wave of quarantine, probably.
Yeah. So here it's in Israel. It's getting. There's like a second wave. It's people. We had a lot of. We had a very strict quarantine, but now they're kind of let it. Opened it, and then now it's going up again. And I think.
Of course.
Yeah. What about you? Are you working from the office in Serbia?
No, no, no. I'm working from home, but basically, pretty much the whole team is back in the office.
Hmm.
I will get back in the office from the 1st of July.
Okay. Got it. Rista, by the way, is it okay if I record this? My Zoom is configured to record the call automatically, but is it okay just so I'll be able to share with the team or?
Here, as long as you share it also with us.
Yeah. Sure.
So,
Sure. Of course. So yeah, just let me write it down and yeah. Um, so we wanted to try and do. Can we try and do kind of an installation or just a test in your office? Is that something that we can try
uh,
to do now, or because you're not at the office, that would be is that
no,
possible?
I have like I said, I will manage with the support team member. Just you would need to send him an invite or a link, or give me a link, and I
Okay.
can.
Yeah. So just a second. Yeah. Okay. I sent you over the Zoom chat. This is the invite to this Zoom session.
Okay, just a minute.
It's on the Zoom chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, if he doesn't have Zoom,
He doesn't have Zoom.
no, he doesn't. I will wait for a response. If he doesn't, I will create a Google Meets.
Okay, sure. You can maybe, I don't know, installing it is pretty quick, so maybe you can try as well. Rista, I'm gonna be back in a minute. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Čolo, brz si. Connecting to audio. Opa, baš si brz. Čoko moko. Mute. Mute si. Nisi mute.
Sad jel me čuješ?
Da, čujem.
Super.
Ali će vam se priključiti sad uskoro, brzo. Pa možemo da krenemo sa setupovanjem zapravo.
Ok, ja sam sad na ovom velikom kiosku nešto zguđio.
Hi, guys. Hi, Alexander. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, this is Alexander. He is our QA for the kiosk.
Cool.
So he'll help us out with installation and everything.
Sure. So basically what we need is we need a webcam connected to the kiosk.
Mhm.
And we need to be able to take remote control of the kiosk, like a team viewer to the
Okay.
kiosk. and then we can try to see if it works on your kiosk.
Okay, we can give you what you need. I've just installed the webcam. I'll give you the team your information. Just a second.
Sure. Rista, in the meanwhile, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Sure, I have a couple of questions for you also.
Okay, so you start. You ask me some questions first.
From our side, I have two regarding technical stuff. So regarding, you said that the software you're making is JavaScript snippet. So you will have control over the camera and microphone, or how do you do it?
Yeah, basically it asks for, the page will ask one time for the you know, for you to allow the microphone access and the camera access. Once you approve that, then we're good to go.
Perfect.
Basically.
Second thing I wanted to ask is, yeah, since this will be for the pilot in production, do you have any sort of tracking solution for it? So we can, for instance, have the number of users starting to use the voice commands, and once we finish with.
Yeah, so we're adding this as we speak through, we're going to use Amplitude for analytics, and we'll create some, you know, some dashboards that we can use, you know, that are exported to you. Are you familiar with Amplitude? Do you use Amplitude yourself, or do you use something else?
We use it in mobile solution. We will add it to kiosk and web app also, but right now only on mobile. Yeah,
so I have in my backlog of stuff that we need to do, and we're actually going to do it pretty soon. Have the analytics working, so that will enable us to see how many voice transactions were made, how many were made with touch, and like information about transactions which got abandoned, like someone started with voice and then switched to touch because it wasn't good enough or something. Yeah, so those are the important stuff that we wanna measure, and I don't think that that's going to be a problem to share that with you as a dashboard or something. Makes sense?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I've shared the team your information, but for some reason the webcam won't work. So can you try to log in first with TeamViewer?
Sure. Yeah, I'll try it. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Just a second. It says connecting, but it doesn't show me the password.
Okay, let me just try something.
Just a second, let me try, just maybe I copied it with the spaces. Let me try removing the spaces.
I'll drop a new password. It changed. Try this one.
Could not connect to partner 143038677. Okay. Let's see. Now, just a second.
Oh, I found the issue.
It just says connecting to partner.
Yep. Yeah. Try this ID. If for some reason now the ID changed too, probably.
Okay. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Connecting to partner. Could not connect to partner.
That's weird.
Are you able to connect from your client?
Yes. Just a second. I'll try it again.
Really weird.
Okay.
Can you try?
Okay. I have an idea what it is. Just a second.
Maybe it's a firewall issue. Okay, Rista, any other questions for me?
Yep, one more, and it's regarding customization and how
Try these IDs.
Okay. What? Let's try the last one. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, it's regarding customization of UI elements that will be on top of our solution and how it will be able to influence on it, to change it, to stylize it, fonts, colors, shapes.
Yeah.
So,
So right now it's again it's a part of our config that I described, and we're manually editing it. I think we can. I mean, down the road we're going to have something that allows you to edit that. It's not available right now, but I think we, like, before we do some kind of deployment, that we'll agree about, make sure that you're happy with the experience as well.
yeah, since the first thing we will go with Little Green Rabbit. I mean, basically we don't have to have the I mean, hopefully we'll go with them. We still have the agreement with Pyramid and still. But basically, first thing that we would need from you is some sort of restraints, how you restrain your solution. So is it based on always on top of elements and things like that? Then what we could do with colors. So basically to have sort of an idea what are restraints for UI elements and what we can possibly have. So to have a, I mean, good looking solution by the end, that's the idea. And especially since this will be a custom, as I understand it, for the first and for the pilot, this will basically be a custom made solution. So something that you already have and just prepare it for the pilot and for the first client. Am I correct?
Again, can you repeat the last sentence? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. So basically, as I understand it, it will be a custom-made solution for this pilot. So basically, your solution and then stylized, because I'm quite confident that Dragon also will not go with out-of-the-box solution with random colors that are not connected to the brand, because we spend so much time making it specifically for them. Yeah, so that's something that we would need, and what would help. I mean, if you want, you can try with a few solutions, but maybe we can also help you regarding that, and give you some examples of what works well with the interface we currently have. And for that, the beneficial thing for both of us would be to have some sort of restraints, like what we can and what we shouldn't do. So for what we can do, like, let's say it's always on top of a button or interactive element, and basically the shape of it is based on, let's say, a word or a number. So we have some idea of what the restraints.
Right. So Rista, do you have like a demo, like a staging site for Little Green Rabbits where we can play with the UI that you currently have for them? Is that something that you have? Because we can take that and then we can overlay on top of that, and then we can start a discussion about, you want to customize that, you want us to do this. What do you think? I mean, this is something that we want to do anyways, to test it and see that, we're working with all your elements and stuff.
Yeah, we have a staging. We also have a playground, and for staging, we don't have it per customer. Basically, we have for general kiosk, and then we around with it on playground. And basically, once we are satisfied with the looks of it, since we are managing everything in a branding file, then we just update that final branding file to production. Right. So our staging is, in general, it's just not specific for a client, but what we can do is basically to put on our playground branding for Little Green Rabbit, and then from there.
Sure. Yeah. So I think that would be great if you have like a link for us, and we can inject on top of that. Then we can play with it. We can show you how it looks, how it looks now, and we can iterate on that, and you can say, okay, we want the colors this and that, and does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. Great. Alexander, so we're back at the team viewer. So the last code, let me try. So I'm trying the one ending with 778 now. Yeah.
That's the one. Okay.
Okay. So it says connecting to partner, connecting. Still no win. Are you sure that you're able to connect from an outside network to this TeamViewer account? Like try it from your phone or something?
I will try now. Give me a second.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it was accessible like 2 weeks ago on my home PC, so it should be able to like.
Yeah. Oh, maybe something is wrong with me. I don't know. I'll try it from my mobile for a second. Let's see if I get.
So it doesn't get the password stage at all.
No, it just says connecting. I'm stuck. But let me try from my mobile. And let's see if it's the PC, if it's a PC issue on my side, because I was actually able to connect to other customers, so it wasn't an issue. But let's try and see. It says, please wait while connecting. Ah, okay. So from a mobile H988JE.
There we go. You're connected.
Yeah, I'm connected. This is from my mobile. Okay, so I'll try to restart something's bad with the TeamViewer here with me. Just a second. Try to kill it. Let's restart it. TeamViewer. Okay. Maybe it's an issue of version or something. You know, it worked for me. Okay, from the PC again, it's dead. It says connecting, it hangs. Yeah, maybe that's version 15.4 of TeamViewer. I don't know. Connection could not be established. Let me try again one last time from the PC.
On our side, the version is 15.6.7.
Yeah, maybe I should try to update the version on the PC, even though it worked for me. I've never run into this problem, but maybe it's an issue. So yeah, so just let me try to upgrade it for a second, okay? I'm trying to upgrade the TeamViewer client on my side, okay?
Okay, no problem.
TeamViewer download. Next. Okay, 15.6.7. Okay. Install. Let me share my screen with you in a second, just so you are able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Huh, not ready. Please check your connection. What the hell? What's up? What's going on here? 15.6.
That's the latest one.
What? Yeah, it's a correct version, but the Zoom is on. Let me try to restart here something. So, you know, just keep on the call and I'll rejoin if it disconnects.
No problem.
Thanks. Oh, are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So something here with my Wi-Fi, I got it whacked. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, cool. So this is the kiosk, and you're saying that the okay. So kiosk demo menu app.
I disconnect.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so basically just to okay.
Test the camera.
Just a second. Okay. HTTPS. Period. Okay. Cool. Allow. How do you know that the camera is not working for you?
I've tried the software. I haven't actually tried the camera in browser.
You have, I'm sorry?
I've tried the Logitech software. I haven't tried the camera in browser.
Okay. Even though usually when it doesn't work, so you tried the Windows camera app?
Logitech ones.
Logitech ones, and it did work. Can you stand in front of the camera?
Let's try with that one first. Just a second. Okay, we need the privacy settings.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one.
I'm just recording my screen.
Oh,
Nice, cool, great.
Just a second. I will have to switch to mobile version, so I can stand and hear you.
Do you want to connect through the Zoom mobile app or something?
So, Al,
Yeah, Rista,
you have questions for me?
Yeah, actually, yes. Let me just, let me check those. I have a ton of things here. Rista. Yeah, so what we wanted to ask is about, cool. So just to optimize the assignment of labels and understand the probability of errors and stuff like that, it's interesting to us, for us. Oh, Alexander is here.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if it, so you're in front of the kiosks? No?
I'm in front of the kiosk.
Okay. Can you see if the camera works again? Or you can't control it from here?
Not really.
Okay, yeah, sure. So I'll try the controlling. Basically, what we have, what happened here? You press something.
I clicked the refresh button. I can control the upstream.
Okay, you did a refresh. Okay, so we'll just wait for it to load again.
Will it ask for permissions? Oh, wait. Okay, it allows. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have an indication here, like we have kind of an Easter egg within our UI, just allowing us to quickly see that it doesn't recognize any face in front of it for some reason. Can we turn on, let's turn on the camera app for a second. So Logitech, this quick capture or the video, where do I need, okay. Yeah, cool. So this is what the camera sees. Okay, so I'm wondering why does the browser doesn't see anything? Just a second. Yeah, I can't see. Need to make it larger. Just a second. Okay, media permission ASR will not work. Yeah, for some reason it can't access the camera. Maybe it's because something else is already capturing the camera. Any chance you already capturing it here? Yeah, maybe. So maybe the Logitech is taking exclusive access to the camera. So let's close that.
Can you save this to the bookmarks and then close the browser and try?
Yeah, let me just, for a second, I just want to see if it resolves the issue. Yeah, so are you in front of the camera? Okay, no,
Yep.
So still we have an issue of accessing the camera on the...
Let me try to fix that.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Why do you think this was the issue? We gave it permissions.
We will have to. Can you give me the address again? Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
sure. Yeah. Let me just put it in again. Menu. It's like it's very small for me, so that's why. Sorry, I need to put the 1-on-1.
No problem. No problem.
scale of
Can you, by the way, add that address to the bookmarks?
Let me do that. Yeah. Okay. So I'm allowing it. You're allowing it. Okay. Cool. Okay. It's in the bookmarks. It's iAuto menu.
Cool.
Okay.
So why is it not asking for the software? Do I need to do the steps that it says, like, say 26 and stuff?
Yeah, but wait a second. That's what's wrong here. Why did we get the out of order? Something's bad here. Okay. Did you refresh it or something?
Just press the High Auto menu again.
Ah, okay. No, it's just confusing for me because you're pressing it as wrong. Okay. Oh, okay.
Again, same stuff. God damn it.
Yeah. Something here is using the camera somehow. Maybe the team viewer somehow is using the camera.
Not that I'm aware of. Maybe we need to allow it here. Just give me a second.
Yeah, just a second. Video. Okay, video source. No video. Okay.
But the thing is, if TeamViewer used the camera, the camera will turn on, but it wasn't using it. I mean, I have a light here. So
yeah, I agree that it's weird.
let's try it.
I can't see the. Oh, okay. So yeah. Okay.
If it doesn't work right now, maybe let's just check developer tools. Yep, again, same stuff.
Yeah.
Let's try it, refreshing. Maybe we need to re-add the privacy settings for Windows. Just a second. Maybe the Chrome is for some reason blocked.
Yeah.
Can you type in privacy?
Yeah.
Just type in privacy. Okay. Yep. Let's see apps. Maybe camera. Okay, it's loading the apps. Okay, there's no.
Yeah, no Chrome. So how do you log desktop apps?
How do we add? Change access.
Second. Allow apps. Okay.
That is okay. Oh, I know. Okay, maybe I know. Give me a second.
Okay, sure.
Apps. No.
Let's see.
How do we need to get access to the application itself, like to manage the application, but there's no video player. No. Nope, that's not it. God damn it. For some reason, it's like it's not even asking for permission, right?
Enabling Chrome to access Windows.
Well, it's okay from that point. Yep, everything is okay, I guess.
Following you. Allow. Yeah, but it seems like problem is. Do you have a site that uses the camera? Let me think.
There are a million.
Yeah.
Just go that and what did I type?
Yeah, let me.
Well, for some reason it's not.
Okay, so you have webcamtests.com, or okay, you're looking at that already. Cool.
Try typing the webcam test.
Cool. So I'm just closing that one. So
Looks like your browser is clear now.
yeah.
Allow.
Okay. Now. Okay.
Well, that's weird.
It works on my laptop. It works for me. Did not start video source. Okay. There's an issue here with the
Camera. Yep. What do we do here?
Okay, here it even says apparently your webcam is being used to block by another application. Start your camera. Yeah. Do you want to try like a restart? Maybe we start off clean. Maybe something else here is capturing the camera, or we're sure that it's the privacy issue.
Okay, but as you can see, it is working from this app, and for some reason Chrome is not allowing it.
Yeah. So it's probably it's not the privacy that you've looked at.
Mm-hmm. It's something about the camera software that it's. Okay, I'll try to restart it. If it asks, wait for the session.
Yeah.
I'm restarting the PC and the kiosk.
So Rista, I don't know if you're still with us.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just muted.
Sure.
I'm going to some things to answer the questions you had written. So regarding the average order, actually the number of average number of dishes, I would go with 2. I mean, I can ask some backend developer to make a query to find us the exact number if we'd like. It's 2.4 dishes per item, but I went to this month kiosk orders, so it's around 2. And what I found the most was for this month that I saw, and I went through maybe 50 orders, is 5 items.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically it. Of course, theoretically, they can go and order infinite number of items, but I doubt it will happen. And what I saw in general on mobile orders have more items, but on kiosk people go with 1 to 2 to 3 items. So that's the number that I see the most. And the one that is all with 5 was only one. Let's say I will check how many orders I saw.
So Rista, I just want to make sure that I understand. So you're saying, so you don't have a kiosk like the demo that we're using, or is that something that is very similar to Din and David? What we're seeing there in terms of the UI?
I'm not sure that I catch the question.
I'm sorry. So like we've seen your demo app, right? With the with the signature and with the desserts and all that stuff. So what we were wondering is like how many dishes a person usually orders. So you're saying that they order like 2 signature balls usually, something like that?
No, usually you have a bowl and a drink, but yeah, in general, I'm not sure if you're counting that as a separate things or not. For us, that's 2 items.
Yeah.
We don't care if it's a drink or a food.
I understand, but we do care because what's interesting for us is that if for example you go to a combo and then or you go to one of those screens where you have all the modifiers, so we are interested if you go, how many such dishes a person orders, okay? Because if they're ordering like the number of interactions. What we're interested is in how many clicks basically a person does on average per transaction. I think that's the actual question, because
Mm,
we're all of these clicks with voice interaction, and you know, the voice interaction has some probability of error. We want to make sure, you know, that we're going to be within, you know, something that is reasonable. So do you
yeah,
understand, like if there are 60 clicks in a transaction, that's one thing, and if there are 20 clicks, that's something else, and if there are 5, that's something else, because in each of those different types of transactions, the probability of having, you know, one wrong interaction would, like having 60 interaction without any error in the voice is one thing, and having like 10 interaction without errors is another thing.
sure.
So
I get your point. So it's
yeah,
quite similar to the other question that you also had. So
yeah.
to answer your question, we're currently implementing. So right now we don't know how many clicks
Clicks.
there
Yeah.
are. Yep. We are currently working on implementing Inspectlet before we go into mapping all events and then having them for amplitude and other
Mm-hmm.
platforms that we want to use on Kiosk. So currently we don't have the answer for that. So regarding interactions and the number of interactions in
Yeah.
general,
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah. So
But
that's it.
you're saying that on average you see 2 items purchased per transaction, which, and by 2 items, it's usually like a bowl of you
Let me
know.
let me give you an example.
Mhm.
So let's go from this. So somebody ordered big easy beef, which has price level, and they added 3 modifiers for it.
Mhm.
Or for example, again, surf and turf, which is some salad for them, they added 2 modifiers to them.
Mhm.
Then again, salad with 1 modifier. Then we have uh, salad with 1 modifier, and then also water with it.
Mhm. So the majority of customers in the kiosks are basically people coming to eat on their own. Sounds like, right? It's like they're, each one is ordering from themselves, like in during lunch or something like that. And it's not. Sorry, just listen. Let me get rid of
No
my dog
problem.
voice for a second. Sorry, he's just going crazy like whenever someone is coming into the house. So what you're saying is that it's not like, you know, someone like the parent of a family of 4 coming and ordering like 4 dishes in the same transaction. Usually it's like a single person ordering
Yep.
like a single dish, and maybe they're adding a drink, and maybe they're doing like 2 to 3 modifiers on that dish.
Yeah. For instance, I'm now on an order which had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 modifiers on one dish. So
Okay.
it happened that way. What you're talking about, what our user research showed is that even when we're talking about, so for instance, especially Dean and David, which is in business areas, and they're
Mm-hmm.
focused on a lunch breaks. Over there, even when you have a couple of friends or colleagues coming to order something, they wait one each other, so they order one after the other. Group
Okay.
ordering is something that we have discussed, made some solutions, but we still haven't released that, nor we have some strict plans when we want to try it out. Because on one hand, yes, it makes the process a bit more friendly for group ordering, but on the other hand, we are not sure that, especially if they want to pay separately, that it brings anything to the table which we don't have if they order one after the other. So that's something that we currently
Yeah.
discuss. It's the same regarding families, but especially with families, you would see only a large order.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, somebody from the family would pay for it,
Yeah.
and that's we know about it so far. Regarding orders on kiosk, they're basically smaller. I mean, 1 to 3 items per order. You see, I will try to find again the order with 5 items in it. But that's something that rarely happens on kiosk. It's something that we see more on mobile ordering.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, over here you have 8 modifiers.
Mm-hmm. In pair application, I understand. Cool. So that's very helpful for us. Thank you. And in an application, so do you have sense of? So one more thing that is interesting for us is like if you know we're gonna deploy a certain application, for example, on Dean and David, do you have a sense of what are the most so what's important for us is like if there are dishes in a certain screen that are more popular than others, then we can optimize the labels for those more popular stuff to be further from each other in the confusion space. Okay, so they would sound differently, and that will lower the confusion for the speech recognizer. Am I being clear? I don't know if it's
Not sure what you mean by separate them or divide them more.
yeah. So basically, we assign the labels. We're trying to reduce the confusion between them. Okay, so we try to make them as sound as different as possible for the speech recognition. Okay. So in a certain screen, if we know, for example, that a certain dish is very, like if we know out of 10 dishes, out of 10 items that you see in a specific screen, you know that two of the items are like the most popular ones, then we can assign if we don't have any data, we just assign the labels randomly in order to maximize to have them sound as separate as possible. But if we know, for example, two items are more popular than the others, then we can make sure that the different labels assigned that each label assigned to each item, they are even further apart in the sense of how do they sound, how does the how does the person how does the sound of the label sounds.
Yeah, got it.
Like, got it. So like if you have info, so what I'm asking is if like so for Little Green Rabbits, basically you don't have the info because you don't have the kiosks right yet, I assume. But for yeah, so maybe it's less relevant. We were asking like if we're for something like Din and David, you already have info about what's more popular in the menu versus the others, then we can use that to assign.
That's something that we're currently. If we would like, I'm sure that for backend developer to extract that data based on what we had so far, it wouldn't be a hard task to do. So that's something that we could possibly provide. We simply so far haven't started features that are in that direction to use data and to improve menu based on that. But what we're currently working on is working with some solutions that are pre-built for that are out of the box doing the exact same thing, using the data to provide us which dish is more popular, which one is, so to actually gather the feedback from the users, and based on that to figure out which dishes are popular, which dishes are great value, which dishes are popular and great value, or which the dishes are not so popular, and then to figure out what's the reason behind it. So should recipe be better, or is there a need for a price change, and so on and so on. But that's something that we're currently having internal discussions how to proceed with that, how to use the data that we already have. So at this moment, and especially for the start of Little Green Rabbit, we won't have that.
Right, yeah. So I understand, and it's so it's good to know and fully understand. So it's not relevant for Little Green Rabbits. Cool. So these were my questions. Alexander, any luck there with the camera?
We are having terrible issues with trying to start up the camera in Chrome. Oh wait, let's try to use Internet Explorer. Oh God.
No, but Internet Explorer was actually, yeah, it's interesting because I think that was whitelisted, right?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me just copy the copy and paste. Oh, it's didn't copy. Just a second. Copy, paste. Let's go. Come on, Edge. What? Okay.
We're not seeing anything. Like, you want to send us the here again, or?
Oh, okay. Wait a second. Try connecting now. The new password is. Let me just type you this in. Where's the chat? Jesus. Chat. Okay. I tried everything from reinstalling drivers, from messing with settings, everything, nothing helped. Okay, are you connected? You are?
Yeah, I am.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm not sure that we will work on something that is not Chrome. So
Yeah, same.
but
let's just
let's
test
try not our site. I think it's better to try the webcam test site to make sure. I mean, let's try a third
type
party.
it in.
Yeah, webcam tests. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I have an idea. Maybe Logitech software is for some reason blocking the camera.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Could be. Goddamn Windows 10 start menu. Die. Okay, uninstall. Okay, let's close the. Okay, let's maybe try it now. Okay, let's see the developer tools.
When you're not using a Logitech app, or you're using the Chrome.
Wait.
Permission denied.
Oh, damn it.
No.
What did you want to say?
Do you want me to? We can try and we can try to work it out remotely. We'll research it more and we'll try to find out what's the problem.
Okay.
Do you have another webcam? Do you have a different webcam? Maybe we can try.
No, but we have a different kiosk that has an integrated webcam.
Okay.
Let's just a second. Rista?
Yes.
Rista? Možemo da se povežemo na mali kiosk. Okay. Give me a second. I will give you the information part. Let's try the different kiosk that has the built-in camera.
Okay.
So Al, on that note, I'm having a meeting at 1.
Yeah. So let's.
And
as far as next steps, is that so what we're saying? I just want to write my stuff. So yeah. So you wanted us to. So basically, we didn't get the camera working. That's camera. Couldn't get the camera working. Yeah, on the kiosk. Eyal and Alexander will continue. right?
You can continue. I mean, if you have dedicated time for that to continue with Alexander,
Yeah.
try to figure out how to make it work. That would be fine.
Rista, do you have Slack? Can I share a channel with you and we can, or yeah,
Yep. Let me just.
or not? It's okay if not.
Yes, I have a Slack. You can share it with us. I thought that we already agreed on
Yeah,
create.
we already agreed a bit, and I didn't do it. Okay, so I will share a channel with menu for easier integration. Okay. Oh, cool. I'll do that. Yeah, and we said what else in terms of next step? You'll send me the you can send the link to Rista will send the link to Little Green Rabbits test site and
Yeah, basically it will be in general our playground, but
yeah.
it will work.
We'll adapt the high auto, the touchless, sorry, to that, to LGR, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and together with that, it would be great if we know some sort of boundaries of what's possible on your side to do regarding UI elements.
Okay, we'll send list of limitations and what's possible in terms of look and feel. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Can we try the second?
Okay. Rista, anything else on your side?
On my side, that's it.
Okay, cool. Alexander, do you have a few more minutes to try it out?
Sure. I've sent you the new info you need.
You sent me the new one? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
Try this one. It has an integrated camera, so it should technically work.
It has a microphone and a camera? Works. It's like
Let's try it.
let's try it. Okay.
Okay, then I'll say bye-bye and
Yeah.
come back soon.
Thank you very much, Rista, and talk soon.
Bye.
Okay, see you, Rista. Bye.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's do webcamtests.com first. Yeah. Okay, allow. Nope, not working. Same issue. Huh.
Well, that is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I genuinely have no idea.
We haven't run into this issue yet with anywhere else. Alexander, maybe I think like what would be best is that I'll try to debug it, but I need like constant access to one of your, like let's do on the previous kiosk or whatever you, I mean, there that we have a Logitech, which we see that works, right?
Okay, yeah.
So let's try there. And so I'll need, if you can, just I want to make sure that I have access and I'm going to be able to do it later today.
Okay, no problem. I'll be here.
And is there like an issue of the kiosk turning down with like powering down or something automatically?
There's no such issues.
Such issues, okay. So it's like so what's the right
ID? I'll resend you. Oh wait a second. Okay.
well, I'll write it down myself.
Okay.
And
Okay, I'll send you the info right now. Just give me a second. Okay, we don't need this kiosk. We need this.
if you can send me also your email, so I'll just still be able to communicate with you and start a channel. Like I'll share a channel on Slack, and then we can switch to Slack. But So I have your
Okay, yeah, sure. Yep. And the info you need is this. Just give me 1 second.
Alexander?
I am here, I'm here. Just a second, I'm typing something with Rista.
No worries. Sure, no worries.
Okay, can you try to connect with the new password I created that is like permanent password? I mean temporary but permanent. You can
Send
always
me
type it.
like what's
Yeah,
the
yeah. Okay,
157?
okay. Wait a second. No, chat. Okay. It's the same one, right? The 301. Do you see the ID, the previous ID, the 301?
The 301, yeah.
Okay, and this, try to connect using this password.
Okay. Hi out of 2020. Can you set it like as a fixed one or?
Yeah, but once you're done, it will be revoked.
Once, I'm sorry?
Once everything is set up, it will be revoked. It's temporary password, right?
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, okay, I'm able to.
You succeeded, connecting. Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
So it will
Why
be
do I
20%.
see a black screen? Something bad happened.
How do you mean?
Like,
Can you share the screen?
share the screen with you. This is what I'm seeing.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Try this out. Just a second.
Like it's in suspend mode or something. No, in
Nope.
screensaver.
I was try to reconnect now. try disconnecting and reconnecting again.
Sure. No. Okay.
Yep, that's it.
What's the problem?
It wasn't. I was connected through another TeamViewer session, and I changed the resolution, so that probably bugged it out.
Okay, cool.
No,
Okay,
thanks.
so I'll try to look into what's the problem here. Try to debug
Okay.
it. We'll be in touch. Thank you very
Okay,
much, Alexander.
no problem. How much do you expect this will take you?
So I have another meeting now. Is that
Okay.
do you need to use the kiosk, or can you allocate it to me for the next couple of hours?
I can allocate it to you for next couple of hours. So what's the time?
You can't, or you can. I'm sorry, I didn't get
I
that.
can. Will until 7 p.m. be okay with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Cool. Okay. Great.
Okay,
So
then that's it. No, thank you.
Yeah. Bye,
Okay.
Alexander. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Can you send me your email, Alexander, just on the chat?
Sure. Just a second.
Thanks.
There it is.
Okay. Okay. Great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'll hear from you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.